Okay, we're back. My name's Alberto. Welcome to Dating Family and Friends. Subscribe, like, and share, and comment if you like me. Man, I wouldn't even like think people would subscribe to my channel. Uh, Let me text this person real quick. She wants to go to a comic book store. No, don't. All right, we have somebody here already. Sorry about that. I'm texting because I'm so unprofessional. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, that in the next town over, there's like a comic book store, and I want to go check it out with my friend. I don't want her to go out without me. No, where the old store is old. She probably wants to go without me. I'm gonna put a sad face. There's a bank nearby. There's a. This won't take long. She says it's on a plaza, right? This comic book store is at a plaza. It's really cool because it has vampire stuff and a lot of vampire comics. Let's see. On your left, coming from. Almost done. Have any of you guys messaged me yet? All right, Tanner Fleck. I've never had a comic book. Yeah, bro, I kind of don't like comics. I 50-50 don't or 50-50 do. The reason is it's like a comic book, it's cut into sections. That bothers me. And then I don't know how to read them in order. I get very confused. What I do like about comic books, for example, you have Transformers, right? You have Transformers, the cartoons, you have Transformers, the movies, and all that. And they have their own stories. And then it's like, if you're, let's say you'd be like, oh man, I seen all the Transformer cartoons and the movies, for example. Well, if you buy the Transformer comics, now you have stories that add on to it. Hey, Kenneth, you and Fleck are friends, right? Hi, guys. It says hi, Red. Let me go back and read what y'all said. Fleck says I never had a comic book. Kenneth said hi, Red. Tanner Fleck says I took your advice and I told my cousin to leave me alone. Awesome. Did Kenneth give you the advice, or you're taking the advice that I gave you? Kenneth says, "How did you go with that girl you mentioned last time?" Uh, Which one, dude? Let me ask you, it was a girl. It could have been the poor girl. I mentioned her as poor girl. There's a lady I'm gonna go out with that's older than me. Don't worry, man. I'm smart enough to handle her. I Let me tell you guys this. So I'm an older guy. I'm in my late 40s, and I can go out with a woman 7 years older than me. If you're smart, you have to be like, whoa, this woman has more experience than me. I'm very smart, dude. I usually leave them in the dust. And I'm very honest and professional. I shouldn't say professional during dates. Not professional. I'm smart enough to say if she outsmarts me and makes me look dumb, more, I'll be a little tiffed. I'm gonna lie, but I'm like, more power to them. I'll just move on. The smartest thing and mature thing to do is move on when you know it's not working with you and a girl. And I don't remember which, maybe it's poor girl. That would have been the last one because this woman I have not dated yet. Oh, you said not to date your cousin. Dang, I thought you were in you late 30s. Nah, bro, I'm like getting close to 50, man. You need to date younger than you looking that young. Well, okay. How do I put it? I don't have luck with women. It sounds like I'm like a hypocrite because I always give advice on women. But one thing is sometimes I can't take my advice. You know how I know is because I get too emotional. I know what to do, but I'm too emotional. I've gotten better, but I just don't have luck. You guys can criticize me if you want, but how do I put it? You can be the smartest Casanova with women ever, and technically you should be able to get women. You know what I mean? Casanova means you can get women, but it is possible you could have bad luck. I have bad luck. I have bad luck in life and everything, but I know how to give advice to other people. It's better that other people take my advice because they're not emotional like me. I was born sensitive. I was born sensitive. That's one problem of me, and I don't have patience. So that's a problem with me where sometimes I can't get women and I just don't have luck. The one thing I do stink at is where to pick up women. The only place I could get is on dating apps or Facebook. I don't have that many friends. I'm not very social because that would be a one way to get girls is through friends. They can hook you up and all that. I don't. I hope you guys still believe in me. Sometimes we can't take our own advice. Um, I don't know, and it's ridiculous, man. I mean, it's believe me, but take my advice. It's I don't know. I don't want to seem like a hypocrite, but I know I still give good advice, especially easy advice. Take advice where you don't look stupid and make a mistake. You know what I mean? Even I mess up. I ain't perfect. Never said I was. Flex says girls like men that are in touch with their emotions. Some of them will, but women I expect and girls doesn't matter what age, man. Sometimes they want a lot of them. Most of them want guys with confidence. They want you to be tough, you know. And that's most. I will disagree, Fleck. I don't think girls nowadays want you to be in touch with your emotions. I've had so many girls run out of me saying that I'm weak or but I'll let you have the last word right now. Are in touch with their emotions. Mm, yeah, I'll disagree with Fleck on that one. We want to get the majority of the girls. Majority, I think, from what I've been through, they want strong men. They want you to be strong. Um, but Flex says that he thinks girls want you to be in touch with your emotions. What I can tell you almost for sure, you don't want to mess up in a first date. I just did a dating tips about acting normal on a first date. Don't try to act too weird. Women will walk out on you, man. I've had them walk out on me before. And sometimes I will take the risk. If you take the risk and try to be cutesy and do something, say an amazing line or something like that, it might work, it may not. But just, I wouldn't go for it because if you just act normal, it's hard for a woman to get rid of you because some women will get rid of you on the first date. Believe me, I'm telling you, this has happened to me. Sometimes I'm not attracted to a woman, and this is bad, but I'll play with them, and I'll say something weird to get out of the date because I'm not attracted to them anyways. I never said I was perfect, guys. It's not may not be the right thing to do, but sometimes I just gotta be me. Do you believe in aliens? Yes, I do. They've already said sometimes, even they've already came out in reports that there's you have Navy pilots flying from aircraft carriers and they spotted aliens. Uh, oh, but yeah, by the way, look at the likes. Anybody can, if you give me a like or subscribe to the channel, it'd be awesome. I have one like. Likes will help the channel out. It'll help us out. And I put you guys before for myself, and I don't get paid anything. How about you, Flag? Do you believe in aliens? I told my friend, she's a girl. I said that she thinks because she wants directions to the comic book place. She's probably gonna take off without me. I don't know if there's another comic book place. I think there was one downtown or something like that. I do believe in them. I think it's just a matter of time that aliens and humans will meet up together. From a religious standpoint, I think God's gonna get tired of what he sees now on the world. Be like, I'm tired of it. Why don't? Because I believe with my religion. You don't have to believe what I believe, but I believe God controls everything, and I think God will control the destiny of humans and aliens meeting one day, and then we're gonna start new stuff, interacting with aliens. We may have. There is a movie. I don't know what it's called. It's an old movie though. It's in the 80s. Like there's movies where aliens meet humans. But this one is like it really to me it's the most realistic how aliens will interact with humans. I forgot what it's called, Alien Nation or something like that. I really don't remember. But it'll show that there's the aliens are everywhere. They're already with humans on Earth, and they're like hanging. You see aliens in bars hanging out with humans and all that stuff. I mean, that was the most realistic way to see aliens, because then you got ET and you have this other stuff. Now they also have aliens, but I think they what alien movies are usually with humans in alien planets, right? You got a lot of stuff. You got Galactica. I can't really mention the stuff we have now because I don't remember. Yeah, my brain, I can't think out there. I can only think of aliens from the 80s because when I grew up, maybe 90s. Fleck, any more questions about dating tips and women and all that? Well, I didn't get anything for Facebook. Yeah, that's what I use Facebook to meet with chicks. Ralph the rabbit's going crazy. Fleck, are you still in here? We've already had the internet go out once. Sunday was a really good. It was a really good live stream. Okay, Fleck. Look, I write down stuff. I'll even give you the heads up on my dating tips. I write notes. Look, check it out. I have it under my mom's account. Uh, did you see that one Fleck already did? I think it was today. Do you think you're normal? You're getting dating tips ahead of time. Some of these I haven't even posted yet. That one I probably did post today. Do I think I'm normal? Or do I think I'm weird? Fleck, do you think you're normal? You think you're weird? And you guys are just sitting on the couch just watching this. Be my guest. You don't have to participate in the chat if you don't want to. Enjoy the ride. Okay, I would kind of agree with that. Flex says, I think any of us. Flex says, I don't think any of us are normal. We have two people in here, 2 likes. Thank you. Let me see. This sounds really dumb, but I'll just say it. It sounds really dumb, probably. But can we be a little normal, a little weird? How about being too nice? If you're too nice with people, is that normal? How much on dates? I will tell you this, or even with people in general. Like, let's say I'm walking in a grocery store and I bump into somebody. Oh, excuse me. How are you? Have a nice day. I like to be nice to people because I think my family treats me like garbage. There's stuff my family's done to me, nothing really bad, but I will never forgive them for. I can't. It's very hard for me. I try to be nice to family members, but I don't trust them. I will never trust them. I don't care how nice my family is. Uh, I have beef with my family. Some people don't like it. Even some of my dates, if I tell them and I shouldn't, they don't even like me anymore. Oh, that's another thing, Fleck. Sometimes it's big with a girl. If you're dating a girl, they're gonna want you to be. A lot of times, they're gonna want you to be nice with their families. I've never met a girl, not yet. Well, I can't really. There are very few girls that actually have problems with their families. I've had one ex girlfriend tell me, "You got to be nice with my family, whatever." I mean, not. I never met them, but they were telling me ahead of time before I even met the family. It didn't even get to that point. I never met her family. We didn't. Our relationship didn't last long. Go back with Flex. He says he thinks none of us are normal. Good point. Hey Dale, what's up? Have fixed YouTube channel. No, not really, because it went out again. If I call the company, the internet company, they're just gonna tell me that I don't know. I don't think they're gonna be very helpful. When it gets down to it, I'll call again or whatever. We're lasting 20 minutes on this one, so it is, man, it's better than nothing. The one time I got cut off and I went on, I got cut off again in 6 minutes. Sometimes I just say, let's just pull the plug and try another day. Flex says, I think being too nice can come off fake to some people and cause them to shy away. I'm glad you mentioned that, Flex, because I was talking to this one girl, never met her. I was saying that I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to be happy. I want you to be happy. Uh, you're right about that, Flex. But I actually felt that way. I want because I have a lot of love to give, and Flex right. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm gonna try not to, but sometimes I can't go off the way I feel. Sometimes I want everybody to be happy. these emotions come over me, and I can't do nothing about it. But you're right; it is the wrong thing to do. So I think what we're gonna say, oh, I want everybody to hate everybody. That's why this thing about dating it's so hard. It's so difficult because everybody's different. You never know. Sometimes you don't know. Even reading a girl's profile, you don't know everything from it. A profile in a dating app or whatever, or Facebook, whatever. Dale, you're tired again, dude. You're always tired. You left my live stream last time. I was tired, and that's because there's a lot of people in there, which we're not used to. But I think Dale sometimes he just wants to hang out with me right now. I guess I've got more in my. We're on. We're already gonna hit the 20-minute mark. Every 10 minutes, I try to introduce myself. Hello, my name's Alberto, and this is my dating, family, and friends show. I'm hanging out with Tanner and Dale, and we're just hanging out on this. What is today? Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't even know what today is. I think it's Tuesday. Let me see my phone. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. True scared date someone could not like me who I am. Yeah, I know how you feel, man. I scare away my dates sometimes too. Hey, even I have bad days. Hey, Fleck, you're up concerning your cousin. What did you tell her when you told her no? If you're hearing me, bro, is Wednesday for you? Okay, wow, time is way different than where you're at, Dale. Yeah, Fleck, if you're hearing me, what did your cousin say when you told her no, if I may ask? I don't even know why. I even like I get so lonely. I'm like always checking Facebook. I've already sent a lot of requests and all that, and Facebook just wants to match me with who they want. I'm on a Facebook dating app, which I probably shouldn't be saying here, but oh well. Not everybody's watching anyways. Dale said the United Kingdom's crazy. Dale, why is the United Kingdom crazy right now? Flex says, I just said we aren't able to date oops because of public views and we are related. Good call, man. Hey Fleck, and just so you can know, if you were to go out with her, I would have understood. Who am I to judge, bro? Yeah, but that's what the public will usually say. What would your parents say? What would her parents say? I need a big hug. Just to update you guys, I think Kenneth would want to know. I do have a date with this lady on Saturday. She's already turned down the date one, saying it was raining too much, which I don't buy it. I think she's scared to meet me. She's already getting older. She already has kids. And if you're asking why would I date with somebody with kids that is a lot older, because I'm sickly, man. I don't know how long I have to live on this world. I have had type 2 diabetes for the longest time. I am taking my medication. It is hard to control the sugars and stuff, which is very dangerous for a diabetic. And today in the morning, my heart was pounding really fast, really, really fast. I would not doubt it if you know, how can I put it in the nicest way so YouTube won't get mad at me? I can get a heart attack. Do people die from heart attacks? Yeah. Could I survive a heart attack? Yeah. but God blessed me with a strong heart. I should have like, I don't know how I'm still here. I could have died from a heart attack a long time ago. When I was with my ex-wife, I stayed in her house, and my heart was pounding all day long, all day long. I stayed in bed all day long, and it's because I'm pretty sure I had my sugars uncontrolled. Like I wasn't eating right for a diabetic. I could have died that day, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of days like that too. But I remember this one day I stayed in bed all day. Now my sugars are more controlled, but my sugars still get high. So they already said they won't give me what do you call it? They don't want to do cataract surgery in my eyes because my sugars are out of control. And I should have lied. They just went by what I said. I should have lied about my sugars are well. I don't recommend you guys lying, but I'm desperate. Okay. Okay. So Dell, that's you're the text I haven't read it. I already read Flex. It said, all old friends, 2018, text me again. Oh, seriously? Well, that's good, Dell, that people are texting you. Let me ask her. Yeah, I'm gonna ask her. She's been to this comic book store. Have you been to that comic book store? Hey, Fleck, I might start asking you questions in a little bit. You can help me in my situation. Have you been to that comic book store? You know, and you guys too that don't chat in here, but you're watching my live stream. You can always comment if you're shy or you don't want to talk in here for some reason. You can always comment on me if y'all want. Ask me questions, and I'll respond to you. There's not that many people. I've only have like 60 subscribers in here, so I can always answer your comments now. Now, if for some miracle I get like 1,000 people, 2,000 people asking me questions, which I doubt it'll happen anytime soon, it will be harder for me to answer you back. But you can always comment, ask me questions or whatever, and I will answer you. If I the only way I won't answer you is if I don't see your message, and I'll apologize and I'll go back. Sometimes I find I'm late and I'll still answer you. I'm uh that's a cute emoji though, or I don't know that what is it, a penguin or a snowman? They call me dead walk guy. Okay, Dale. Dale, what is that picture of your icon thing? Is that a snowman or is that a penguin? I don't see very well. Let me see what else we got here, Fleck. Let me see. I have your corruption in our world. Flag, do you think our world is corrupted? Do you guys think our world is corrupted? It's a husky. Man, I really can't see. I could barely see, well, I could see the words. You know, it's kind of weird because I can't on my cell phone. On my cell phone, like if I'm in my bed in my room and the cell phone, let me see. I can't even think. Like it's dark in there. I have a hard time seeing. It's even harder for me to see the words on my cell phone. How do I cock this gun? Don't tell me it's stuck again. Or maybe I could shoot it. It did shoot. The bullet didn't come out for some reason. I've been having problems with this gun. Why didn't you shoot, brother? Oh, okay. Dell said it's husky fox suit. Oh, okay. Flex says, I think there is a ton of corruption in this world. A lot of corruption and a lot of evil. Now, when we talk about corruption, I think it's the government. The government's the one first thing that comes to mind. And then we have to, yeah, because corruption to me is like a big word. And the first thing I think corruption, because I watch politics stuff, and first thing I see is corruption in the government. And I don't even know to trust the media. Even the media thing is good, which I don't trust. I don't trust ABC, CBS, MSNBC, all them. They're liars. They've already proven they're liars, big time. Oh, I don't even know if I should say that because sorry, YouTube, if I'm whatever. But even the even media, like even yeah, the media that's good that I think is like Republican. Sometimes I think no, I actually believe them a lot. But we have to say every media is corrupt. Like for example, even the good media I see, like let's say YouTube, like some of them, they do lie to you. They'll say, "Oh, this guy was put in jail," and I see it. They're not being put in jail. It's always, "Oh, they almost put him in jail. Let's see what happens." I'm like, I'm a person of common sense. I'm very literal. So if you tell me something, I'm gonna believe you. That's why it's. Let's put it this way: I've had women lie to me, but in a dating aspect, I'm pretty sure guys lie too. Oh, I even lie sometimes. But I have to lie because if I tell them the truth, they ain't gonna talk to me. So I might as well have fun when I can. But I try to be as honest as I can about stuff. Dale says I update picture can see better. Yeah, it's a little bigger, but to me it always looks like a little. Nah, bro, it's me, man. I can't see. I have problems with my eyes, really. Congress can be corrupt. I know they're corrupted. I don't know. I hope I don't get in trouble with YouTube, whatever. The president, even Trump, I think is. But he's the coolest president I've ever known, man. I think he's cool. I shouldn't say that because I'm gonna lose like half my viewers. Country split in half, right? You got Democrats and Republicans. I use my mom's messages because I don't. I'm not good with phones. I should probably have like notes and stuff on for my phone, and I don't. I have all these songs that I want to put on my list. I have a list because I usually go in the pad and listen to songs outside. I already asked her, right, if she's ever been to that comic book store before. No, but I saw it. I'm gonna ask if she wants to go. Let's go. Not that's not so we're okay. Not for us to go this Saturday, but the next Saturday. This Saturday I'm busy. Supposedly I'm supposed to have a date and probably cancel on me or something will go wrong. I'm gonna think negative because I would really want just to be getting out happy out of the date, but this lady's too old. She's way older than me, and I would like to go. I'm gonna go for the kiss, man. I really am. I'm letting y'all know before she even knows. I don't know if she'll turn me down or she won't. Fleck, you still in here? Because I want to ask you something if you're in here. That's if you're available. Let's see if my friend wants to go to the comic book store. I just messaged her right now if she wants to go. Okay, Fleck. Did I tell you? Did I show you that move? How to try to kiss a girl and stuff? This is. I only try this if you're not into the girl that much. Let's say you go to the movies, right? I don't know if you drive or whatever. Let's say you do drive. She has her car, you have your car. You met, right? Well, at the end of the movies, if you're not gonna go eat afterwards, let's say you're just gonna go home after the movies. You go ask her, "Okay, can I walk you to the car?" Usually they're gonna say yes. You walk her to their car, and then you go. I think we've already talked about this, right? Well, anyways, the move I do is you say, "Okay, can I?" You walk her to her car, and then you ask her, "Hey, hey, so and so, can you give me a big hug?" You give her a big hug, right? You're hugging her like this, right? And then when you're gonna back away, you back away just a little bit, but lean your head towards hers like this, and then you give her a big smooch. And then you can even, hold on, I don't know if you two will get mad at me. Give them a little tongue and see if they give you tongue back. The last time I tried it, the girl gave me tongue back and everything, and the kiss, just a little. She did it like 3 or 4 times, and then later on after that, she wants to be friends. Was I that? Was I that bad of a kisser? She hugged me for a long time, and she didn't even with the hug. If she did not want to hug me, then why she hug me for so long? You know what I mean? I'm gonna go for it because I already have the mentality. I'm not gonna be with this woman. I think this woman. I shouldn't say. I don't want to say nothing bad about her because then the day will go wrong. If she wanted a relationship, I'd probably try it out. But she lives. This lady I'm gonna go out with lives really far away, 50 miles, as like close to an hour, 50 minutes. I just get on the expressway and take off over there, or a highway, I should say. It's a highway, so it's like a minute per mile. There's like 50 miles away. It's 50 minutes. I'm gonna go for it. What do you think, Fleck? Should I go for it? Yeah, because I may not see her again, and she's like she may be taller than me. She I have a feeling she has more money than me. She showed me a photo where she had stairs, so she has upstairs probably house. She probably has money and real stuck up, but good luck to her. I'm pretty sure I'm not the guy for her, but I wanna get a kiss because I may not see her again. And then I have my mom's car and all that, and like they don't want me driving real far, and I'm poor, and there's so many. I'm missing. I have 2 teeth missing. I don't have money to get more teeth. As funny as that sounds. Thanks, Fleck. I appreciate it. I appreciate your vote of confidence. Fleck says I should go for it. Wow, we're already at 38 minutes. Wow, and that's because I already ended one of the live streams, so I've been on here like close to an hour. We'll probably go a little bit more. Let's see what other topics I have. Yeah, if I go with my, that's a good thing about my friend. We go to the comic book store. I will live my confidence. I've hardly ever hang out with anybody, so I'd be hanging out with her, and we will be going to the comic book store. Not this Saturday, next Saturday. I've asked her, but I don't even know if she's going to be available, so she should let me know. She can tell me no. A lot of women tell me no, friend or other. You heard it here, Fleck. I will let you know how the date goes, bro. If I even go out with her, she may cancel again. First, she already canceled because she says it was raining outside. I've messaged her today. Oh, hey, this lady too. She does a slow response things to me. Remember, Fleck? I talked to you know about it, and I did the slow response back. Now she's texting me a little bit more than usual because each week she'll only give me like she'll text me but very little, 2 words, 1 word. Hey man, she gave me like a whole paragraph today. Good night, Dale. Good night, people. Dale, why do you go to sleep early now? You're gonna wake up later on and be up all night. Yeah, Flex, I'll let you know how it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna bust a hey. They answered me right now. I'll tell her. I'll tell you what she says. But let's go over a movie real quick. These I haven't brought. Some of them might be. I have not brought it here. Flex, you may have not seen it. So many of them. Cheech and Chong. Yeah, I think I did bring this up later. This is Cheech and Chong and things get tough all over. Flex, I may have showed this one. Let's check it out. This is on Blu-ray. Land of the Dead. Anybody seen Land of the Dead? But it's just not Land of the Dead. It's Land of the Dead on Blu-ray. Land of the Dead is a movie about zombies. This is based on that's not based. I don't remember. There's a video game for Xbox a long time ago that came out. Something on Fiddler's Grieve or something like that. Fiddler's Grieve is a building where the rich people are at. They survived the zombie apocalypse. There's a city. I don't know which city it is, but there's Fiddler's Grieve that green or something that the rich people are at, and then you got the poor people. They're usually in the not in the building, but they're outside. Pretty good storyline. There's a really good actor that comes out. I forgot his name. Kenneth is back. I think it's totally okay to date your cousin as long as she isn't into not into not into it. I don't know, man. I think Kenneth thinks a little bit different for me. I don't know. I'm so weird. I probably wouldn't even care anymore, just to tell you the truth. But I'm leaning more towards, what's the name of this guy? There's a guy in this movie that he's I can't read. Not that I can't read. It's just that my eyes I can't see. Dennis Hopper. Dennis Hopper's the guy that's in charge of Fiddler's Grave. He's like the main honcho there. Like, you could say he's a president, king, whatever they call him. I don't know. That is a very good question. What is Dennis Hopper and what would his title be? Does it mention know what title he is? Because he's like that at the top. He could be the king, president, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It is a good movie. I like it. If you like zombie movies, I recommend you watch this one. A lot of characters come out from other zombie movies, though. The guy Sex Machine that comes out in From Dusk to Dawn, he comes out in here, and he also comes out in the original Dawn of the Dead. I don't know his real name as an actor though, but he comes out as a zombie in this one. Let me see my cousin. My cousin. Here I got me saying cousin. I don't know that she gave me an. I have to really read this text to understand it. I said, okay, 10-4, good buddy. She said she will see about next Saturday. I don't know. I guess that's 50-50. Probably leaning towards no. That's the way girls talk. But she's going out of town this weekend. There's this one girl that I dated. She said that she could not see me that one weekend or on either day, Saturday or Sunday, and then she couldn't. She couldn't see me that one weekend or on either day, Saturday or Sunday, and then she couldn't. She couldn't see me that one weekend or on either day, Saturday or Sunday, and then she couldn't. She couldn't see me that one weekend or on either day, Saturday or Sunday, and then she couldn't. She couldn't see me that one weekend or on either day, Saturday or Sunday, and then she couldn't. She couldn't see me that one weekend or on either day, Saturday or Sunday, and then she couldn't. She couldn't see me that one weekend or on either day, Saturday or Sunday, and then she couldn't. She couldn't see me that one weekend or on either day, Saturday or Sunday, and then she couldn't. She couldn't see me that one weekend or on either day, Saturday or Sunday, and then she couldn't. She couldn't see me that one weekend or on either day, Saturday or Sunday, and then she couldn't. She couldn't see me that one weekend or on either day, Saturday or Sunday, and then she couldn't. She cou She couldn't see me the next weekend either because she's going out of town. I'm like, later's bye. Like, don't ever text me again. I need people that are interested. You want to deal with people that show some interest in you. If they're not interested in you, then why are you wasting your time? I don't care how hot she is. I don't care how much money she is. If they're throwing you to the dogs, don't bother with them. Move on. Go on. Move on to the next one. Man, but I think she would have had some fine legs, but she was not. That girl I'm talking about, she was not pretty. She was not. And she gave horrible pictures of her face. But I knew in real life that she was not gonna look that bad, and she was, I don't know. I was kind of like desperate, but the thing is, the body, man. I didn't really care too much about the face too much. She was barely passable in her face, but the body, I knew she was gonna have those thick, pretty legs, not like big, but nice legs and nice calf muscles, decent feet. Oh my gosh, body to die for, so to speak. Fleck is retracting his comment. Okay, I missed some text. I'm sorry because I was talking. I'm gonna start with Dell. He said three to 3:30 a.m. if in UK need sleep. Okay. All right. Good night, Dell. I always get confused with this. I've known him for a while, but I still have not gotten used to his time schedule. Kenneth says, I think it's totally okay to see your date. Oh, I did read that. I'm sorry. And then Kenneth said 20 Days Later is one of my favorite movies. I have that one. I have 28 Days Later. I have 28 Weeks Later, and I do want to go. Did somebody tell me 28 Years is later out with the wrestler, WWE wrestler Dave Batista? That's a question I'm asking you guys. Flex says that have you seen Shaun of the Dead? I have that movie, Shaun of the Dead. It's good. It's funny. And Fleck, you guys, I want you to see your comments if you don't mind about what Kenneth mentioned and Fleck mentioned about Shaun of the Dead and 28 Days Later. What are your comments on those movies? Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I do. It's really weird because ghosts don't scare me. I've had, I was more afraid of zombies when I was a kid. Kenneth says, I love big old calf muscles. Oh, are you serious, bro? That's the first time I ever heard that. I like medium sized uh, calf muscles. As long as they're going to bigger, I don't like skinny leg chicken legs. I'm not into chicken leg girls. I'm not into. No offense to anybody that's skinny, but that's just my preference. I think you can fall in love with anybody, even if they have the worst body ever. That's my theory. If they're super cool, probably maybe. But some, let's just put it this way. I don't want to say me, but some men may not like a really huge lady, a lady that's 500 pounds. I'm just being real, guys. I don't mean to offend anybody. But you can fall in love with anybody. You probably can. Even if they are 500 pounds, who knows? I can fall in love with somebody that's really cool, even if they're not. I think it's possible. No matter what they look like, but we'd have to test that theory. Flex says, I saw a shadow figure when I was a kid. It was super scary. Oh, I've never experienced that. I'm glad you told me that. All right, guys. Do you want to comment on your movies, like Fleck, for example? What did you think of Shaun of the Dead, Fleck? Kenneth as well. What did Kenneth? What did you think of 28 Days Later? And you can switch to movies. Shaun of the Dead. Let's see. I love her. And then they throw the pack of peanuts and they hit someone in the face. They want to go to the Winchester. Winchester's a place where they want to seek sanctuary at that bar. What other lines? Man, there's a whole bunch. How about when he's talking with his mom? He's like, I want you two boys to behave. They don't like each other. That would be what's his name? I don't even remember his name in there. Sean. Well, Sean. Duh, that's the name of the movie. I'm gonna switch with the movies. 28 Days Later. The beginning's really cool. The guy, like the whole, is it London? They're all, the town's empty, and then they go. He goes to the church, and there's people in there. What's the name of that chick? Excuse me, I'm not racist, but the black chick, Shakrina or Shakrina or whatever. She's in a food store with Mike. Was it Mike? Did they have sex? Did they make love? It looks like they weren't. Sabrina was her name, wasn't it? Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Flex says Shaun of the Dead was really funny. Yeah, it was. I like when he took the flowers from a graveyard to my dearest mom. There's a lot of funny parts. Let's see if what I can remember. When they're walking in a line through the alley and they cross each other, and they all look like each other. One looks like the mom. One looks like the guy keeps texting during the zombie apocalypse. He's texting with marijuana for drugs. That was funny. 28 days later, what's the name of that zombie? The black zombie? Maloff or something like that? Pretty cool. Y'all have favorite parts for your movies? I already some of these movies we've already showed last time, so I'm gonna skip over them. But here's a PS4 game, God of War. We can still talk about zombie movies though. God of War. I played it a little bit. It's okay. I should have played more. I've just played in the beginning. There's a guy with arrows in here. I don't know. Is this the guy that fights? You're him. Is he a god too? I guess he's not. I don't know. It says living as a man outside the shadow of the gods, Kratos, along with his son Arithrius, living as a man outside of the shadows of the gods. Okay, he's a man. Kratos, along with his son Atreus, must venture into the brutal Norse. Norse. That's definitely doesn't say horse. It says Norse. My vision's not that bad. Norse wilds as they fight to fulfill a deeply personal quest. I have not played this game long enough to know what their deep quest is. Flex says I had God of War on my PSP and it was a great game on handheld. Fleck, can you say a little bit about God of War? What is the storyline about? Because I don't know. And I wish this gun would shoot. Let me take out the cartridge, see what's going on. See, there's a red button here, and you take it out. I should have the fan on me. No. The bullet doesn't look like it's jammed in there, so I don't know what the problem is. I don't recommend you do this. Make sure you don't even touch the trigger if you have to do this. You'll shoot your eye out. You shoot your eye out, just like the Christmas story. Okay, let's try it again. And cock it from here. It's not gonna work. It worked. You want to see the bullet actually come out? I think I have another bullet here. Yeah, fix the gun. Yeah. Flex says I had a God of War. Flex says I had God of War on my PSP and it was a great game on handheld. Sorry, I read that already. Flex says I played God of War when I was like 10. I just ran around killing enemies with my chain. Cool. Are you into guns? Only Nerf guns. I'm not into real guns. I don't know why. I rather play with toy. Is that to say I'm a kid? I rather play with toy guns than real guns. Okay. This doesn't make sense. Let me say this. I don't. I'm not into real guns, but I'm into toy guns. And I'll say I'm into video game shooting guns, but I'm not into real guns. Although there are times in my life where it said I want to be a soldier. When we were fighting ISIS, where we weren't really fighting ISIS, our jets were mainly, but I'm pretty sure they had at least had squads fighting ISIS. I wanted to support my country and go fight ISIS. But the thing was, I couldn't because I was still sick with diabetes. They would never take me. There are plenty of times I want to be a soldier. You know what turns me off about real guns? Let's say in a video game, the old video games especially, you have an you have ammo. Let's say a video game you're shooting, you never run out of ammo. In real life, your guns don't even have that much ammo, do they? What, you can only shoot like 12 shots or something? How many bullets are into a cartridge? The only one that has a lot of bullets in it is the one you hold like this, like this. What's the name of that gun? How about a 12 gauge shotgun? Sometimes in a movie they have so many shots from a shotgun like forever. Whatever, man. You know a shotgun doesn't carry that many bullets. Oh, bro, you haven't even seen my Nerf collection. I'm gonna let you know right now before you get too excited, Fleck. I don't have the rockets to this right now. I have to go look for them. Wait, look at my hair. It's all messed up. Wait a minute. Slowly. You see that older lady I want to date? If she saw me doing this, she would not want to go out with me. She's one of those probably like rich ladies or whatever. That's how you shoot it. I don't have rockets though. I mean, I do have them. I just need to go look for them. You remember seeing this at Walmart? Did you ever go look at the toys at Walmart? Oh, it has another one too. Oh, my tweaked arm. This arm right here is tweaked. I was sleeping like this, something like that, and I tweaked my arm a long time ago. I never fixed it. Please don't tell me to see a doctor because I'm gonna have insurance problems pretty soon. My ex-wife, something about my ex-wife, she didn't do her taxes, so now it's gonna affect my insurance thingies. Hey, Rock, what's up, brother? Okay, Flex. Sorry, I missed your Here, what you said? You said I have a Nerf Mega sniper, and it's pretty sweet. I have a good thing I brought a pen today and my paper. See if I don't want to remember to look that up. Is that what it's called? I have some Nerf guns, Nerf snipers. I have. Rock Diesel said I have a shitload of 30 rounds magazines for semi-auto weapons. 9 millimeter, 22, 556. I'm assuming Rock those are not Nerf guns. I think Rock has the legit real deal guns. Okay, what is it called again? Flex says M60 is the gun Rambo uses. Seriously? That's good to know. You like Rambo movies? M60 Nerf Mega Sniper. I'm not into Nerf guns as I used to be, but I still have a whole bunch. My heart's dying. Valid. But my thing about Nerf guns is I'm into bunkers. I've always been into bunkers. Um, I have Cobra troops from GI Joe. They're the ones with a mask. They look like terrorists. Oh my gosh, that has nothing to do with bunkers. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, it does. I would make like I get popsicle sticks and try to make bunkers for them. Bunkers are like little houses where they can stick their guns out and shoot